In addition to all the protocol that plagues international travel these days, I don't even want to go into all that, to be honest, because it's just too stressful thinking about it. We needed to pack our bags for the trip. Hobby had already taken care of that. He started packing long before the trip. That's his expertise. Even with all the bans around that time, he was still hopeful that we would travel. I was in charge of the paperwork, making sure that the travel documents and all the big C protocols were adhered to, booking test appointments, registering on Nigeria website and all that admin work. I also needed to chop up these onions and store in the freezer, else they go to waste by the time we get back. So important. Then we set off. We live about 3 hours from the airport and we normally book a minibus with enough baggage room to take us to the airport. Wish us safe journey. Where are they? Nene. Wear your jacket. This place is even colder than Burgos. You know that? You know that? You know that? Hey. We stopped over to stretch our legs at this hotel. Is it a hotel or a restaurant?
I wanna buy a train.
The other side. The Express. Madrid Irun Express.
I wanna buy a chewing gum.
You want to buy a chewing gum?
Yeah.
Do they sell chewing gum there?
Yeah.
Sí, sí.
Es verdad. Allá Orbi.
What?
They were selling chewing gum and I saw.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Go and tell your daddy to buy for you.
Okay.
Madrid airport wasn't that busy. I mean, with all the stress and cost of traveling these days, I wouldn't blame anyone for choosing to stay where they are. The new requirement for Nigeria for the Big C test is 48 hours before one's flight, which was too tight for us due to the Spanish work culture. But yeah, in spite of all that, we are all happy to be on our way. Christmas in Nigeria, especially in the village, is the best. And I heard that Hamatan has started in the village already. So yeah, there will be the smell of Christmas everywhere. Christmas will be in the air. The food on Turkish Airlines this time was not bad. I mean, it's a huge improvement from the last time I traveled with them when they wanted to give me constipation with bread. Not just any bread, bread or ponko, stone hard bread. When we got to Istanbul and all the Nigerian crowd converged, that's when you will know that even if everyone else is not traveling, Nigerians are traveling, jare. We must go home any which way. Hey. No. Be drawing it, okay. Now you be the break. Now him be the break. Oh dear. The walk of shame. We are in the walk of shame. My husband is the brake for the trolley. Oh dear. Walk of shame with akwa mgbochi. You got akwa egbochi level. Okay. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Imagine if somebody arrives here at night. All these lights, they work. If they work. Hey. This thing, they have been building this place for the past 20 years. So. Yeah, in the early 2000s, they started building this thing. This is where you come out. I must say, someone seen in the change. Eh? We are walking back. This place looks like somewhere that will be so dark at night. Eh? This one. It's not dark. No. Look at the crowd over there. They are waiting for people. See where people are waiting for people. Eh?
Why there's a lot of people there?
They are waiting for their family. The next day, which according to the Nigerian health officials was day 2 of our arrival, so we went for the day 2 test at the location we chose when filling the form. The day after, we left for eastern Nigeria. We hired a GUO bus for the trip. We left at 4:30 a.m. I, hubby, Kamsi, and Neddy, my sister-in-law and my brother, and of course, the driver. Can you see how busy the road to the east was that early morning? We even know some people that left at 3 a.m. and they also say that the road was busy at that time. But no, that one is night bus. With the 4:30 a.m. one, by the time you join the Benin-Shagamu Expressway, it's getting to 6 a.m., which is not too bad. The police checkpoints were also alive and kicking at this time, so there were already delays. And so now come earlier, they go come earlier too. The market now.
Come catch customer.
You get reason why they know the day for that side now, because people they come back, they don't spend money finish. So on a police there for this hill. Every hill they did there like for every top of hill they did there. Our driver stopped at Ore as they always do, but we just got down from the bus to stretch our legs while he ate at the restaurant.
10 minutes.
Okay.
That one.
I packed cooked food for the trip, so we ate on the bus.
I'm sorry. Then they feel.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be.
Stopped. Why did you stop now?
I said social media.
The talk to me. Now three. One there, there. This one.
Once one motor there, I would wait from the front to the tail. Scatter and listen.
At Umunede, we bought yellow gari for the culture. A trip from Lagos to Igbo land without buying Delta gari. Is that one a trip to Igbo land? Mbano. We got to Asaba at 1 p.m. and by now, tiredness was beginning to set in. The girl was getting cranky. She asked me when we would get there every 5 minutes.
He was sleeping on. Throughout February to November, he was sleeping.
Nedy's face.
Ned, what kind of face is that? But I told her, Ned, this is a long journey, quite alright, but it's better than sitting in one place at the airport. Or worse, have your flight cancelled. I heard so many such stories this season. Mbao, I don't want any airline to break my heart. We met this slow-mo traffic around Nebisi, Abina, Dennis Osadebe Road Junction. From there to the Niger Bridge, we crawled for 2 good hours. I don't even think that distance is up to 2 kilometers. One of Hobby's Borakbos that left Lagos later than we did said they were there for 5 hours. Yes, you really need to leave Lagos early during the festive season.
So I got what I deserved, you know it. I wanted it to hurt, so wrong of me to cross that line. If I could, I would push rewind. It's my fault, I'll give you my heart, you can crush it, moving on. I'll be on my way if you want it. I surrender to you. Yes, I am waving the white flag. I surrender to you. Yes, I am waving the white flag. Waving the white flag.
Then we got to Nobi and bought some bread. It's in the culture to buy bread though. You need to buy bread for all your relatives. 1 loaf per family. Yes, they may eat bread every day, but you need to stick with this tradition. When you come back without even unpacking, you go round and greet them one by one with the loaves of bread. The deal is to go and greet them before they hear that you are back. Masquerades are already out. Oga dekwa po. Bye bye. See you soon.
Surrender